Yo, what's going on? This is Mind, Body, and Soul. First episode. I'm your boy Ree. This is Jazzy over here to the left of me. And we got D, his name is Damien, over here to the right of me.
What up?
So, we're here, and we're here to talk about ourselves. We're here to talk about what we're trying to bring to this podcast today. To try to help people, help younger people, inspire people, motivate people to be stronger physically, or better physically, or more healthier, physically, spiritually, and mentally. 2023, man, is very it's very tough out here. With all these distractions and social media, and people with all these podcasts and different platforms. So we just want to bring a positive influence to this generation and the new generation to come. All right, so we're going to give ourselves a chance to kind of talk to everybody, get a chance to introduce themselves. I'm gonna start with myself. I'm Tyree. I'm a personal trainer out here. Follow me on Instagram. Get rebuilt _. Get rebuilt _ Just one underscore. Yeah, just one underscore. Yeah, please. Not two underscores. But anyways, so 25. Just trying to come up. Trying to make a living. Trying to finish up school, trying to graduate. That's the number one thing. So that's a little bit about me. I want to start this podcast, like I say, to help the younger generation, especially the young men. Speaking to the young kings, it doesn't matter what race or what race they are. Just people that just that wants to listen and wants to be better. That's probably lost or just trying to figure out life as they going through it. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm gonna let Jazzy kind of introduce herself and why she wanted to be a part of this podcast here.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. I like that introduction.
Yeah, I got you.
Like you said, my name is Jazzy. I go by either one. So I work in customer service, so as a living, I help people.
Mm-hmm.
My day-to-day job is talking to 30 to 50 plus people, trying to help them solve their problems.
Mm-hmm.
So, in a way, this podcast, I'm doing that as well. You speaking to the young kings, I'm gonna speak to the young queens. The little princesses, they coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, all these distractions, social media, like even with TV, it's just no real role models for kids, like at all.
Yeah.
So with this podcast we're doing, I'm trying to help out in any way we can, shed some light.
All right, yeah. Thank you, Jazzy. What's your Instagram?
Oh yeah, Instagram is _ just one, Jazzy B _.
Wow.
Just one.
It's a lot to take in.
I might change it.
Yeah. Well, we'll just keep it right now.
But I'm gonna let y'all know if it gets updated. But that's my Instagram.
We get to a point where we get to put it on the screen for y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
All them dots and underscores.
Yeah. Exactly.
one episode at a time.
Exactly. There you go. So it's a marathon, not a race.
There we go.
All right. Thank you, Jazzy, for that. And we're gonna go into my man D. Well, we like to call him Damien.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and tell the people.
So, like he said, my name is Damien. My Instagram is DJTmade. You can follow me on all my social media platforms at DJTmade. My reasoning for wanting to be a part of this podcast is, one of the main reasons is because I have two younger kids too, and I kind of see what distractions can do to your kids or a young mind if you don't have the guidance, the proper instructions, if you don't have somebody just feeding you the correct information on how you should probably order your steps moving forward in life. And so I'm not saying I know it all, but I wanna be some type of light for the next generation, so that they can sharpen their iron early on in life instead of it getting dull and then having to resharpen it again. So I'm just excited to be here with these two creative individuals, and we're gonna shed some light.
We're gonna shed some light. We're gonna at least try to.
Right.
And like I said, this podcast is it's supposed to be light. We're not gonna be serious all the time. Y'all know me. I like to joke. Jazzy likes to joke. Damien, he definitely likes to joke. So we ain't gonna sit here and just be uptight and giving you the finger or anything like that. We're gonna crack jokes, have fun, but still trying to give value to people, trying to even if it's bringing them to God. We're not a Christian podcast, so but we still believe in God. We still believe in the higher power. There you go. There you go. We still believe in a higher power, and we can't do none of this without our Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing that people need to understand. And I think a lot of things in this world have gotten away from that. Now I would say, don't get me wrong, they still got people out here trying to live right, still believe in the higher power, still believe in God and everything like that. But the way society and social media, they try to take us away from that. Like I said, with all the distractions in the world and things that come at us, they try to take us away from who really is in control here. And like I say, and we get to the physical fit part, like I said, you ain't got to be not out here saying everybody got to be, what's the bodybuilder that used to be back in the day? Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, everybody got to be Arnold Schwarzenegger or Kim Kardashian out here. But, you want to be, people need to realize how being physically fit or being just healthy in general and eating healthy and putting the right foods in your body is so important to just your life and your body and your moods, and that's very, very important. And then we get to the mentality of people. That's big when it comes to mentality and how people think and how people process things, how people go about doing things, especially when it comes to young men, just being more leaders. And that's when me and Damien talk about a lot, young kings being more leaders. It starts with the man. They're supposed to be the leader. And Jazz, she might not like it, but I'm saying, the young kings, as a man, we're supposed to be leaders, and we're supposed to lead our women. We're supposed to lead our queens. The king leads his queen.
That's agreed.
Okay, sometimes you getting on me about.
I agree with that, but the king got to make sure who runs him.
There you go. Amen to that. That's what I'm talking about.
And it's like women know when you not being led by the proper spirit.
Right.
And it's like, they don't want to deal with you.
A good woman knows.
A good woman knows.
A good woman knows. Because, you can be a good king and leading the wrong queen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could be a guy that has the right intentions, trying to start a family or, trying to be better or whatever. But if you ain't got the right queen that got your back or, that's down for you or, got that's, with you, it makes no difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to hurt you in the long run.
Yeah.
So, Jazz, would tell me some of the some things that, you want to kind of speak to the young queens about. Because that's very important too, like especially with these young women out here today. They're very, TikTok, Instagram, they're all over social media. A lot of them, showing their bodies, which no judgment here, because sometimes I be looking at their bodies.
We know.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not judging nobody here. I'm not no
5 in the morning.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this right now to y'all. I'm not Jesus. I'm not no preacher.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm trying to be better. We're all trying to grow just like the rest of y'all. We just people up here with a camera and a mic, trying to spread out good words. So what are some things you trying to, share out to the young queens out there?
Like you said, like with the social media, like not everything what you see online is reality, like at all. So, I want to teach them or like try to guide them. Don't let social media run your life or dictate how you want to run your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not all what it cracks up to be. Like you look online and you see, like you said, Kim Kardashian, Ari, like all of that. And then, this is what I want to do. Like, it's not at all.
Yeah.
You'll try to follow in their footsteps. You get misled, and it just takes you down a bad path. And it's not where you want to be.
Yeah. So D, what's some things you want to kind of like bring to the young guys? Like I say, D's he's been living a little longer than me. I'm 25. He's 31. So yeah, he's 31. So he's lived life a little bit more. Been through a lot more. So especially to y'all guys that's been married or in the marriage, got kids. Y'all older.
Divorce or separation. That's like the biggest. Hurdles, like that's a big hurdle, and like for me, like going through what I went through.
My bad, I didn't mean to kick the table. Sorry.
Knowing like, just being there for self first, like all the way through, like in your younger stages, just understanding, like just getting a complete understanding of self, and like what direction you want to take in life. What's your purpose? Why you here? Getting that foundation set in place before you go and drag a woman into your life. You know, like that's been the biggest lesson for me, and I want to pass that on to the younger generation. If I can, I'll tell a quick story. I was DJing a school dance last year.
Excuse me, can you? My man D used to be a DJ too.
Oh, I still DJ.
He's still DJ.
I still DJ.
DJ.
Yeah, I still DJ. I just, I
bring him to the church.
That's what I'm saying.
In the audio engineering and live sound engineering now, but I still DJ. I still do a lot of stuff with the kids and stuff like that. But we were doing a school dance last year, and I was cleaning up, getting ready to pack up, and there was a young guy standing next to me. He was like a nerd or whatever, but he was like,
oh God,
man, I'm gonna go over here and talk to this girl. He's telling his friends, I'm gonna go over here and talk to this girl. I think I like her, and she might reject me. And I turned around and I just told him, like, listen, man, like, it's gonna be a time and place for all of that, man. Just focus on you, and get you together. And that, for me, that moment was kind of like a pivot for me to, like, knowing, like, okay, well, like, it is a need for younger brothers to know, like, just getting yourself set up right. Like, they don't know that. They don't know that I need to, have a clear understanding of who I am before I go and try to introduce myself to a woman and allow her to tell me who I am. It won't work that way.
And that's how I feel like that's how a lot of dudes get lost when it comes to dating. And that's a lot of things we're going to talk about too, dating and relationships. Men understanding, number one, female nature and how females are. Because a lot of men don't understand how females are, because sometimes, y'all can be very emotional. Sometimes, So, am I lying?
I mean, men can too.
Yeah, men can too.
I'm just saying.
A lot of that's a big barrier between.
Yeah.
I mean.
And too, like, the way social media
don't have to be that way.
They don't have to be that way. The way social media tries to put it too, and the way society does it, they try to pretty much kind of put like this barrier between men and women, like putting them against each other. And we was, from the beginning of the time, we was supposed to be on this earth together to help each other. God made Adam. If y'all, some of y'all might not read the Bible, some of y'all may not believe, but if you do read or read the Bible, you know what I'm talking about. God put Adam on this earth first to be, like we said, to be the head, to be the leader. In the Bible, it says Eve was supposed to be his helper. That we supposed to help each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody talks 50-50 now, but it's not gonna always be 50-50. Sometimes she might be having a good day, I might be having a down day. She might be, and it's not financial, it's about just being there for that person. Like, she might be 80-20. I might come in, I'm, like, oh, I had a rough day or whatever, and she like, oh man, like, I'll cook, or, I, run the shower for you, whatever. Whatever's there to help you at that time. If it's just somebody to sit there and listen to you. That's just being there to help somebody. We supposed to be there to help each other. We're not supposed to be here trying to who's better, who's making the more money, who's in the gym. I'm women like these days. I'm just as good as a man. I'm just as valuable as a man. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. If you getting your money, baby, then get your money. I'ma still be the man.
You still be the man?
I'm still be the man.
The man in the house.
I'm still, but like he said, it's all about men understanding who they are, because a woman can make more money than you, but as long as you the man and you know who you are and you stand firm in who you are, it doesn't matter.
It don't matter at all. It does not matter at all. It's just learning your place.
Oh God!
What
you just said play.
Learning your place, not as a woman. I can't speak for a woman. I can only speak for men. So learning your place as a man, and where you were created to be as a man. And so, like, right now, we've been having this thing where, like, it's been energy swaps. We got more men in the feminine energy and more women in the masculine energy.
Yeah.
And that, I feel like the pandemic did that. Like, with us just being with each other so much, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I want to get to know how you is, but I'm going to cross over here to try to do that. But then, like, out in the midst of me crossing over, I'm understanding more of, like, the emotional side, and it's overbearing me now. But I understand you, but now, like, we didn't swap too much. I got to get that back.
We swapped too much.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And then I feel like society plays a part in that. They promote men to be more feminine, and I feel like the more feminine men are, the easier it is to control us as people, you know, because, you know, when you got women being masculine, being the head, that's not the natural way things were designed to be. I don't care what nobody says, you know, they can put in the comments. I don't care. That's not the natural way things are supposed to be. It's supposed to be the man is, you know, the lead is in, you know, and when I mean in charge and the lead, not people think it's a dictatorship. People think it's like, yeah, go make me a sandwich, you know, or, you know, go wash some clothes. It's not that, you know what I'm saying? It's about a man, like I say, like you said, being led by the higher power, being led by God. Once I'm led by God, I know my purpose. I know what I'm here to do. You know, I'm going to work. I'm going to provide for my family. You know, like I said, the woman is there to help. And not saying you got to sit there and cook. You know, if you can't cook, you can't cook. You know?
You can microwave.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about microwaving.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, I mean, for the ladies that can't cook.
You can go get takeout.
You can go get a cookbook.
You can go get takeout and just throw the pans, all the boxes away, and plate it up.
Thank you.
Make it look out. Put it in the pan and put it in the oven, preheat it, and then pull it.
Make
out.
it seem like put a little salt on it, you know,
little parsley on top.
Yeah, I've done that before.
And then like too, and like I said, we'll get into all this later on. But like too, for a man, don't expect a woman to be being this housewife or whatever if she working just as many hours as you. I never agreed with that. You know, like if just say you got two people, they just say they work at the post office, or he work at the post office, she works somewhere, and they both work probably the same amount of hours a week or a day, and you expecting her to come home and cook and clean, and I'm like, first of all, bro, like she working just as many hours as you. You can't now. If you're sitting there, you're financially, stable to have a woman to be at home, and she ain't got to work. Okay, that's different. Okay, yeah, you need to be doing something. You ain't gonna be sitting there on your tail all day, or just being on social media making videos all day. You know, you need to clean, and you need to do something, that's valuable to me to help me out. But like, don't expect a woman to just like. I sometimes think a lot of men expect women to be so much that a lot of women just. They don't really want that. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times they don't really get the appreciation that they deserve.
I feel like if a man is doing what he needs to do as the head, as a woman, and I'll speak as myself, I wouldn't mind cooking, clean. Even if I do come home after a long day, if he's taking care of what he needs to take care of, I'm like, okay, well, let me take care of my man. Let me take care of the household. He's doing all this.
Yeah.
I feel like you following the right man. It allows a woman to be in her femininity.
Yeah, relax.
Yeah. Feel safe.
Yeah.
She wouldn't mind doing all that.
And women don't, because I hear this a lot. When I find that right man, then I'll be it's just going to naturally put me. I see what you're saying on that, but like you already got to kind of be in that feminine state. Like you can't wait I can't wait to be masculine when I get with a woman. I already got to be masculine.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta be that all the time. I gotta be, going to the gym, working on my body, trying to get my money, being spiritually, adequate. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till I try to find a woman to be like, okay, well now I'm about to be saved by the Lord, and now I'm about to get, now I'm about to try to work out, and now I'm about to try to get no, it don't work that way. Women, you already want to be in your feminine state. And trust me, if you're in your feminine state, a man ain't gonna find that.
Yeah. And vice versa. Like when women know when you're not in your masculine, realm, we know automatically.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Why every time I do something, you gotta look over here? Like,
because you make it over here. Yeah,
I'm just trying to get the mic.
The third time.
Let me do it one more time. Sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, you okay.
Okay, then you didn't look at him.
That was his first time.
Trying to get my mic right. but just like women know when a man isn't like walking in his purpose or walking in the masculine energy, we know that too. I mean, we know when a woman isn't in her feminine role. But the cool thing about men is if we walking in our masculine role, we got two choices. We can even look at that woman and say, oh, she in her masculine role. I don't like that. We can look past that and try to look in her soul and in her spirit and say, she's there, but she's been hurt.
Yeah.
Let me use what I got, what God gave me, and let me work it. Let me work her out of what she in and what she needs to be.
Yeah, let her know I got you.
Yeah, I got you.
I got you.
Yeah.
You know,
and it's time consuming like a mud, but that again, you got to make sure that person is worth it.
Yeah.
Do that type of
Yeah, especially a lot of women that have been hurt, because like they got, and like I say, a lot of this reasoning why things are like it is, but it starts with the man. And all this stuff starts with the man.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these women been with, and like I say, these, I'm not taking that away from women, because women make decisions too. They human just like we are. So they make bad decisions. A lot of times they see red flags and they see, okay, he ain't really going nowhere, but you still deal with him. So that's on you. That's that's a decision you make. That's a decision you got to live with.
Yeah,
a lot of women, they try to,
I can fix him.
Huh?
I can fix him.
I can fix him. I can change him.
Yeah.
Some of them just being, not really thinking and just doing things, being young, and like a lot of times, a lot of women get bailed out of their situations. Most times they pretty or they, they look decent. A lot of men, we don't really get bailed out a lot. We get stuck in the mud. We got to get out ourselves.
You need a sugar mama to get bailed out.
Yeah, you ain't finding that all the time.
Oh, you been looking?
Hey, let's keep going. I've been on a few apps, Ain't found that yet,
Granny need a sugar baby.
There you go. But we, like I say, we don't want to get too, we'll wait for some other episodes to really get deep into it. We don't want to give y'all too much too soon.
So Todd, I wanted to man, like I've been having a good week or this last few weeks, like working out with you. And like, granted, bro, like my diet isn't like what I would want it to be, but I wanted to ask you, like, how much does your diet affect your mental space and your spirituality space too as well?
That's a good question. And like I say about when it comes to dieting, I don't necessarily like to say dieting, because diet is something that's kind of temporary. Like it's all about moderation. Just moderation about what you're putting in your body. So, greens, obviously, high proteins, and carbs. Everybody's scared of carbs. It's okay to eat carbs. As long as you're eating the right carbs, it's okay. High proteins. If you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to lean out, turkey, chicken, things of that sort, like, lean meats, eggs, like boiled eggs, things of that sort. Obviously, any type of greens, putting good supplements in your body, vitamins. Don't be scared of vitamins. I got to do a better job drinking my vitamins. But anyways.
It starts with you.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me? Yeah, you can looking up at the ceilings.
Nice lights.
Yeah, it's nice lights up there. Yeah. But anyways, but yeah, it definitely affects you, because like if you're not eating right, if you're, drinking sodas, drinking juices, and either eating, chips and fast food all day, like you're not gonna feel your best, and it can, it definitely can affect your mood. If you're not getting enough rest, it can definitely affect your mood. If you're not getting enough, at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep, and it depends on a person. Like some people can do 6 and they be fine. Some people can do 7, they good. Some people need that. Some people need that 8.
I know some people that get 8 and still be like, I'm tired.
Yeah. Now they just.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, if you get 8 hours of sleep and you're still tired, that means you're sleeping too long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That means you might want to wake up. You might want to get to that 6. And you got to play with it. You might want to get to that 6 to 7 range. Like, cause you can sleep too much to where it's like, I just feel sluggish, and that means you're sleeping too much. It's only a certain, your body needs to only rest a certain amount of time, and it needs to get up and get going. You know what I'm saying? So when you're not getting enough rest, it affects your mood. It causes depression. It causes you to eat bad, because like, it makes you moody. So like it's very unhealthy not to get enough. See, everybody want to, now sometimes, work or whatever you got going on, sometimes, you're not going to always get the most amount of sleep. And you could tell. You could definitely tell, last night I slept great. I'm just making an example. Last night if I slept great last night, and I had a great day today, and I go tomorrow, and I only get like, 4 hours of sleep, I'm going to feel that tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel that. And it's going to be like, okay, well, then you're not going to be as disciplined when it comes to eating. You're like, oh, God, I just want to get something, I just want to eat something, So I'm going to stop over here at McDonald's. I don't care. My mood is not going to be 100% because I'm going to be tired. It's about the fifth time you burped over there. You okay? You ate before you came over here?
Don't worry about what I got going on over here. Don't worry about
you
it.
keep going to the side. I'm just.
I got a little cough. Got a little tickle in my throat.
Oh, okay.
So I'm drinking water.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that what you promoting?
Yeah, I'm
Health?
promoting water.
Health?
Drink a lot of water.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I'm the only one without. They didn't even bring me a water bottle, y'all. That's crazy.
Hey,
That's all right.
start
We're gonna
yourself.
try to stick to like one type of water. I know some black owners that own some water, so we're gonna try to get some sponsorships up in here.
There we go.
Oh, I like that.
I like that.
Water like sponsored by black owned companies.
There
or
we
something
go.
Like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it
I like
happen.
that.
Yeah, we don't need what is this? Like,
Yeah, we don't need no crystal, whatever this is.
crystal.
This is not Niagara.
Niagara. He's in Nigeria.
Nigeria.
But yeah, so like, yeah, water definitely. Drink your water, getting your sleep, and like I say, moderation. So if I eat Monday through Friday, and I eat clean, I try to. And like I say, we human, we won't make mistakes. And nobody's perfect, But if I'm eating clean from Monday through Friday, it's okay. Saturday, if I want to go to brunch, give me a little, mimosa. Give me a little, some pancake. I love pancakes, y'all. That's one thing I do love is pancakes. Give me some pancakes and some eggs and some bacon, some pork chops or whatever you got, some grits.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm gonna have all that for the meal. I'm just saying, whatever people like.
Right?
I love
The point of
breakfast.
eating clean. Then.
But you wouldn't eat that like all day. Like you would
No,
have
yeah.
one meal dedicated to not
Yeah.
picking out, but
And it depends.
you're
On,
guilty
it depends on
comfort food.
what your goals are. When it comes to like what you're trying to reach in your fitness goal. Like if you're pretty in shape and you work out at least 5 to 6 times a week, you can spare maybe Saturday and Sundays. I don't really be that serious on my eating, but back at it on Monday, I need to be making sure I'm doing what I need to do. Now if you're a little overweight and you need to really be specific on what you're eating, you might want to eat one cheat meal.
Why are you looking at me when you say it?
First of all, I would just making eye contact. I
know.
Jazz tried to work out with me a couple times, y'all. And
I did.
she
That
didn't.
joke means that you comfortable in your skin.
Yeah,
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I know.
Thank you.
joke-
That was because that was a good joke.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Thank you. Thank
Well, I wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for it either. But I've been
Get him off guard.
I've been knowing Jazz since
Good question.
I've been knowing Jazz since since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like we've known each other since kids, going to the same church and everything like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so we definitely.
I thought it was about to be a fight up in here.
Oh no.
No.
Grab the camera and get close.
Right?
Back at it like a crack addict.
Oh no. But no, y'all. That's how we joke.
Yeah, that's how we
Definitely
joke.
how we joke.
Sorry, we had some. We need to put that in. We had some technical difficulties on the recording process, but no, we back at it.
Back
The
at
devil tried to stop us, but he ain't gonna stop us.
Ain't gonna stop.
If God on our side, he ain't gonna stop us. Say it again. Yeah, okay, sorry.
So Ty, what would you say? What would you say somebody that like has a busy schedule and like can't find the time to cook a healthy meal? What would you recommend? I mean, I know meal prep is like one of the things, but like let's say like you don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't know how to cook or you don't have the finances. Like what would you do in that case to try to get what you need to get throughout the week?
Like busy schedule, like working a lot and stuff like that.
Working, school, like, what's some things that people can do to try to like stay on top of that diet or the eating right?
Yeah, because
and whatnot.
Because you gotta be real. You have to be realistic because everybody don't have the resources to eat healthy because eating healthy is expensive.
Yeah.
It's definitely expensive. It's not easy. But look into different. If you working looking at different things like they have like meal preps that's made for you. You know what I'm saying, like that you can get to that they can send it to your house, ship it to your house. That's made for you. Obviously, hopefully you're having a day off because everybody should have at least one day off. You got a day off, YouTube, Pinterest, YouTube stuff, cook meal preps. It's just easy, different little easy things you can do. Go buy the little protein shakes. You know, you get some protein, protein meal replacements in you. You know, if you're gonna eat fast food, you know, something quick on the go, you know, try to find something the healthiest choice, like a Chipotle or, you know, something like that. You know, obviously don't get all the extra crap they you know, all the cheese and stuff on
all
it.
the extra sauce.
Don't put all the extra sauces and stuff on it.
Hey, give me the queso and the shrimp.
Yeah, exactly. You know, exactly. So, you know, it's, you know, like I say, it's not easy. You know, especially people that got a busy schedule, especially people that's in school. You know, because I'm in school, I work, so like, you know, but I'm a personal trainer, so like my schedule is kind of, it's kind of a little more flexible. You know, so you just, you know, trying to find it depends on your goal too, but like, you know, it's all kinds of things you can do. Like, you know, if you have a day, you gotta, you know, find a time that day, go to the grocery store. If you can't cook, trial and error. You know, the only way you're gonna cook is by trying to cook. You know, I didn't know how to cook when I first started, you know, but kept going. And then I'm like, okay, well, you know, I find out how I like my stuff, and there I go. You gotta put in the effort if you want the results, you know. So, you know, I say, like, everybody's not that, you know, especially you around my age, or you're not that busy to where you can't find some time to go, you know, get some food, get some groceries. If you ain't got the money, like I said, you eating somehow. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just sitting here starving, so
right.
You finding some way to eat. So make the best decision when you do eat. You know, don't just go to McDonald's. Don't just go to a Burger King or fast food joint just to get your meal. You know, go somewhere that's going to be, you know, very, you know, healthy for you, or that's going to help you with your healthy eating. You know, like I said, when it comes to fitness, it's no excuse. There's no excuse. Like, you can find, if you really want it, you're gonna find a way to do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you're that busy, you find ways to eat. You'll be dead if you ain't eating, or in the hospital somewhere. So you find a way to eat. So when you do find ways to eat, when you do have time to eat, find healthy meals. Nobody want to do that, okay? Everybody want to do what they want to do. But there's no excuse to it. You can find a way. Like I said, you ain't gotta be sitting there meal prepping 7, you know, containers of foods and breakfasts. Like, no, I mean, yeah, you ain't got to do all that. But, you know, like I said, when you have the time to go to the grocery store, you can't cook. Find a cook. If you live in a dorm, when you go out, I know you probably going to get fast food, or going out and eating, or, you know, you might got a little grill or something. Because I know when I was living in the dorms, we used to find ways to get the little pans that you make the little pancakes on, whatever they call them.
A griddle?
Yeah, like a griddle. Something you can find a griddle and make some turkey bacon, some eggs. You can do all that. You know, you can figure out a way.
Finesse it.
Yeah, you can finesse it. You know what I'm saying? Till you get, you know, maybe till you get your bread up, or, you know, when you get a little more time, you can finesse it. You know, so it's always a way. You know, it's always a way. If it's a will, there's a way.
So like I think like the biggest thing, like
I'm sorry, I just like this beat.
Like when it comes to like exercising, and, you know, you want to eat right, or anything in your life, like it. First of all, I feel like the ground level to start with is discipline, and then having somebody to hold you accountable too.
Yeah.
So
you're not gonna be motivated all the time.
Yeah. So what's some stuff that, like, I mean, I know like me and you, we've been pushing each other lately, but like, what's some stuff that helped you along your way? Either you, Jazz, like what's some stuff that kind of helped you?
Yeah, Jazz be boxing and stuff.
You know, like
boxing classes.
Like even like in your line of work, like what helps you keep kind of like staying disciplined and staying accountable, and just kind of holding your position where you trying to go.
Like with work wise, or
just anything.
Like you working, how do you find time to still make it to the gym and work out and exercise? You know, having a busy schedule.
Right. So I usually go in the mornings because I work at 7. I have boxing class at like 5. So I go with my sister, so that helps too. Cause some
5
days,
in the morning?
Yeah, the class starts at like 5:15.
That's what's up.
It's like a 45-hour class.
That's dope.
So some days we're both like, oh, we don't want to do it, but it's like we already signed up, we already paid. Yeah. Like, let's go ahead. We know what our goal is. We want to get healthy, lose weight. You know, we want to do all those things. So that helps keeping ourselves, accountable.
Yeah.
And it, once you keep doing it, it's easier. I was like, I cannot keep waking up early. I can't do it. But it's like nothing.
Yeah. And then once you do it too, like I know, like once y'all, I know it sucks getting up, but like once y'all do it and y'all after the class, I know y'all feel like,
feel so
you feel so good.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like your day is like everything else out there. It's like, whoo,
Exactly.
it's a breeze.
Exactly.
It's a
Yeah.
breeze.
Yeah, like for me, like I said, as a trainer, man, it's like people think it's people like, oh man, you live in the gym, so like you should be working. When you're a trainer and you in the gym all the time, you gotta give your energy to different people, especially your clients. Man, when you had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sessions, all day, like you tired, So like for me, I try to go, like I said, like Jazz, I try to go in the morning. Like if I have the time, I go in the morning because I love going in the morning. And then like just if I get to the gym at 6, I get a nice little 45-minute workout in. You ain't gotta be in the gym for 2 hours. Trust me, y'all. Yeah, y'all don't have to be in the gym for 2 hours.
Trust and believe. If you book with Get Rebuilt, you don't have to be in the gym. You ain't got to be in the gym for an hour.
Yeah.
This man here.
When you're done with him, it's gonna
You
feel
gonna touch
like
almost everything in an hour.
Yeah.
You can't messing with him, and he gonna keep trying to go up on weight. But I think that's the trainer thing. Like I think that's just like not just him. I think that's like trainers. Period. Like they just get just overly excited about pushing him and forget. Like, hey man, look in the mirror and look at me. I ain't.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. Bro.
Well, for men it's different than women. So like for men, we don't have as much going on with our bodies like women do. Y'all got y'all cycles and different things. So a lot of times when y'all feel certain things on different weeks, if y'all getting close to y'all cycle, a lot of times more, and I have to be more comfortable talking with this with my women clients. I get a lot of women clients. You have to, when they're, 2 days close to their cycle, most time their sex drive is a little higher, their testosterone is built up, and then when they hit their cycle, they like, so like, what if that week before, like we probably went hard. Just say you didn't squatted 135 or whatever, and that was big for you. Then that next week, you might not be, you might be on your cycle. It's like you just don't have it in you. Obviously, I communicate with my clients and I make sure how they feeling with, how your day going, and like, if they feel like if they down and, they just tired and, just don't have it, I'm not going to push them because I'm not going to get the results that I want. I'm not, we're just going to go light today. We're still going to work out, but we're going to go light, Now with men, we have testosterone built up and women have it too, but we stay with testosterone. So like for men, I can push you 165 this week, and then I'm looking for 175 that next week. Or if you can't get it, I'm at least looking for 170. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like it's a little different. So like I say, that's the trainer just knowing their clients and knowing who they're working with, because everybody's not gonna be the same. Everybody's not gonna be the same. He think I kill him, but like,
it's a great kill. Like, it's nothing bad. It's a great kill. Don't get me wrong. I like the fact that what I'm saying. When we in there, he pushing me and he's like, "You want more weight?" And I'm like, nah. And I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do it.
Now you want to tell me no?
Like today, we was, what was that? 145 on bench.
Yeah.
145 on bench. He was like, "You want to go up?" I was like, "Nah, every Thursday, let's go up."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna meet you halfway, and so it's a good push.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong at all. It's a great push.
Yeah.
That's setting the whole day for me. Like I don't turn down from nothing.
Yeah.
Because of what I'm doing in the morning. So
yeah, and one thing, especially if you're starting to get into your fitness journey. You probably heard it on social media and things of that sort. Like you're not going to be motivated all the time. Like
yeah, that's true.
You're not going to be motivated. You might be motivated to like start it, but once you get that, the first 3 weeks are going to be the roughest for you. I tell all my clients that, especially if you like been like a couch potato. Like when I mean couch potato. Not saying you just not working or nothing, but like you haven't been doing anything. You haven't been exercising. You ain't really been eating healthy. First 2 weeks gonna be rough. Just be honest with you. It's shocking your body. So your body, your body have a mind of its own. So it's like okay, well,
what you doing?
Yeah, like what you doing, bro? Like
trying to get fit.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah, exactly. So your body like, man, what you doing, bro? We ain't been doing this. Like, bro, we've been eating crawfish and we've been chilling, watching TV, and like while we working out? Like, come on now.
That's crazy, and I'm glad. Like that's a good reason why this podcast should be called Mind, Body, and Soul. We should keep that name because all of that goes together. Like I'm experiencing it right now. Like my mind is set on working out. My body is still set on eating bullcrap.
Yeah.
So I got to get all of them to align again.
And it starts, and that's where we go with the mentality. It starts up here. you know, it starts with the mind and the body gonna follow. You know, your mind, your that's like, you know, being like I said, that guy like a crackhead, but it's like being a crackhead. Like, you know, your body craves that drug, you know, and once you get off of it, you know, and you've been off it for a while, like, the agent ain't going away. You know, it's still gonna be like your body's still gonna want that, but your mind gotta fight it. Like, okay, I've been good for, you know, I'm gonna just be honest on the podcast right here. I've been trying to stop smoking marijuana so much, you know. So
Same here.
Clap for both of y'all.
yeah, so I've been trying to
It's been
slow.
a struggle, but
Yeah, it ain't been easy. I've been trying to slow up on the weed, and you know, I'm on I think day 7 or day 8,
Oh,
something like
good.
that. Yeah,
You
straight.
get your chip next time.
A what?
A chip.
What is that?
You know, people get chips with Alcoholics Anonymous.
Wow.
Wouldn't that be
Can we
motivation?
use the chips on anything?
No.
Just for decoration.
What the?
I don't think I want that.
No? Okay.
Nah.
Give me a chip and put $100.
There you go.
Oh, no, y'all asking for too much.
Then would be motivated.
Oh,
You big money though.
Too much.
Big money.
No.
Oh, no doubt. Okay.
I'm not dapping to that.
All right.
Because you want my money.
I do want your money, but anyway, but yeah. So like, you know, like me and him been like going back and forth with that, with the whole trying to slow up on that, and like I say, your body, you know, we get urges. Like I get an urge, I call him. He get an urge, he call me. You know, like, hey, look, man, shoot, I'm like, bro, I'm feeling it, bro. Like, I want to go, cause especially like you go like, you know, you've been working all week, and then like, you know, you get to that point where it's like, and don't get me wrong, it's nothing against weed. I'm not judging nobody that's smoking, cause I love it. You know, I love weed. I ain't got nothing against it. You know.
It's just when it get out of hand.
Yeah.
You don't have control. It's more of it's controlling you. It's like you need it breakfast, lunch, and dinner type.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. You gotta eat. You need it before you eat. You know, you need it before you go to sleep. You need it when you get up in the morning. You know, like me, sometimes I couldn't like I'll be hungry. And I ain't eat, but I ain't eat until I get there, until I smoke.
Man, exactly.
You know?
Get that weed stuff first. But then I'm gonna put it in the microwave real quick. Let me roll this
Exactly. Or before I go to bed, like shit, let me get a little smoke in, so I can just be, you know, I can just gotta bring me back. Let me stop.
Well, that's good. Y'all have each other. Y'all are holding each other accountable. It's good. Y'all are both on the same mindset to I want to stop.
Yeah.
Because you can't go to somebody that's doing it morning, noon, and night, and you tell them, hey man, I'm trying to. Man, why you trying to do that?
Why you? Oh yeah, you try. There you go.
Right. Like, come on, it ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt.
And I have friends, like all of my friends, like being in the music business, like everybody that you work with smokes. I mean, I just started working with another company, contracting with another sound company, and we finishing up a gig for Pastor Keon at New Light Church, and we go back to the warehouse, we unload everything. It's about 10 o'clock, and somebody pulled out a blunt. And somebody pulled out another one. Somebody pulled out another one. I was like, bruh. And I'm like, I'm trying to run from this stuff.
Right.
Like, but at the end of the day, I think we talked a bit about this earlier. You can't run from it. You just have to
be strong.
Be strong and discipline. Understand and like, okay, well, I'm in control, not this. This doesn't control.
Yeah, and that's one reason I wanted to kind of stop too, because especially when we left convention, and we'll explain convention. It's our church thing that we go to every year. Alpha and Omega Church. Check out the website. What's the website?
www.alphaandOmegaChurch.com.
What is it? Alpha
and Omega Church.
Who is an Alpha and Omega?
What is
it's the beginning and the end.
Beginning and the end. Yeah. It's in the Bible. Beginning and the end. He's the beginning. And the end. We're not a Christian podcast, though.
Right.
Not a Christian podcast.
We just love the worship, man.
We just love the Lord. We just love the Lord. But so like, you know, when I got back from convention, I felt I really was like, and I feel like
that's what happens.
Yeah.
You come from convention, it's just different. Like
it's a different feel.
Every time. It's like, okay.
Exactly.
I'm changing this. I can't.
Yeah.
I want to keep doing what I've been doing.
Exactly. I want to break old habits. Yeah. You know, so I want to break old habits, leaving over there, and I want to move forward. So, and I came back, and he was kind of telling me too, like, you know, before I went to convention, he was telling me he was trying to stop smoking and stuff. And we were both kind of messing up before I went. You know, then I ended up going to convention, and I kind of, that's why I was like, you know, I'm gonna just, you know. When I came back from convention, I kind of messed up a couple times because I called him and told him I kind of, you know, I didn't buy nothing, but I kind of messed up, and like he was kind of on his, he was like on like day 5 or something like that, and I'm like, dang, I said, man, I gotta get like you. So then you went on your trip, and you was like, you threw your stuff away. You were like, you didn't do nothing all week, and then like you had called me after the trip. You was like, I was like, man, hey, look, I'm on day such and such. I've been doing good. So like, you know, and then after that, we've been locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like truthfully, like the other day, I bought some and took it. I bought some and
What you doing?
I'm not gonna put my mouth on him.
thirsty.
Yeah, but bro,
Oh, you
thirsty.
thirsty now?
Yeah, a little thirsty.
Oh,
It's hot.
yeah.
We in Houston, Texas, y'all. It's hot.
So I think it was Saturday. I bought some, and man, when I got home, bro, I flushed it down the toilet, and it was like, to me, it was like, bro, like, why would you do this? It was like you flushing money down the toilet, but at the same time, it was like me, like, just understanding, like, all right, bro, you really committed to doing this.
Yeah.
Like, you bought it, but you can't have that.
Yeah, I cleaned out my car, I threw my weed bag away. Out of my weed bag, like it was like a smell-proof bag that like it's like that you can kind of like wrap it around. And I had like I had my grinders, I had my papers in there.
Plural.
Yeah, I had different type of papers in there. I had my lighters,
Lighters.
Lighters.
In case one go out.
Yeah, come on now. So you always lose your lighter.
You don't want to have to be stopping and stuff like.
Yeah, so like I bought.
Can stop this.
Yeah, exactly. You're right though. You're right. Because you always like especially when you've been smoking and you're high, you can't find a lighter, and then it's like. Then you gotta stop at the gas station. That's prolonging it. I'm just trying to get to the weed. But I had took all that, dumped it out. Like, yeah, I'm done. And so like now I feel like that really kind of like, and then like too, ever since I kind of started smoking, man, I just been locked in a lot more. Like I've been having more energy. I just been locked in, and a lot of good things been coming my way.
A lot of clarity too, like no brain fogs.
Yeah,
like, that was a big thing, like having brain fogs. So if you smoke the night before, you still wake up with that same high, like a slug, and then go to workout. You still tired, and then come back home and smoke again, and then try to go sit in the classroom. It just don't work. It don't mix.
Yeah, exactly. People always say like, well, smoking different than drink, because drink you get a hangover, but you still get a little hangover from weed. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's strong. You smoke it late that night, and then you wake up and he's like, oh shit, I don't feel like getting up. And like, we go back to that night, get enough sleep, and then your mood, you're moody, you're not, and it's not like I say, some people they different. Everybody different. Some people they can get through that. They can, but like depends. I guess it depends on like their job and how they work. Me, I deal with a lot of people. I'm a people person, but I deal with a lot of people. So like, I always make sure my energy is up and my brain is on point. And as a man, you always want to make sure you're sharp, especially when you go into the business world, especially when you with your family. You always want to make sure you're sharp. I say, like I say, no judgment towards nobody that smoke, because I ain't got nothing against it.
And that's crazy, man. Like I didn't even realize like y'all had the was it the church lock-in?
Yeah, conventions.
Convention. It was around the same. It had to have been around the same time I was doing the conventions at the church. So I run sound at a church in Montgomery, Texas, called Lone Star Cowboy Church, and we did a VBS, Vacation Bible Study, and then we did this thing called Rodeo Bible Camp. And they were two conventions for kids. One was like for kids like the ages of like 3 to 8 or something like that, and then it was another one for like teenagers. And both of these events, man, it was like, well, the younger kids, they didn't really get up on stage. But it was cool seeing these kids wanting to get to know who Jesus is, and then seeing the older kids coming up on the stage and like opening up to stuff that they've been experiencing in life. Yeah. Maybe it's been smoking weed, maybe it's been pornography, maybe it's been drinking, maybe it's just dealing with who they are, and like their personality being gay or whatever it is, and just wanting to come out of that darkness or whatever.
And we're gonna tap into like especially when it comes to weed, we're gonna tap in more to that, especially when it comes to pornography. That's a lot of things that men struggle with. You know what I'm saying? Like I done been there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I say, I'm here. I ain't shying away from nothing. I ain't I done been there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like it is what it is. And it is tapping back into like as a man or as a female, no matter who you are, don't never feel like you're in so dark of a place that God, can't take you out of, or God won't save you from, or like you done so much or you went too far that God don't want you no more. You know, if you truly want God in your life, you know, no matter, like I said, if you feel like, you feel like you was gay or whatever, like if you really don't feel that way and you really want to be, you feel that way, but you really want to be, in God, and you want to, you don't want to go that route, that's okay. Like, bro, like some people, they have to try to find themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to find, you have to try to find yourself, and you don't have that. If you don't have that guidance or anything, you experience things, you experiment things, and you're like, okay, well, this really not me, bro. Like that's okay, bro. God don't have no respect to persons. God don't be like, oh, well, you did this, so you done it. The only thing God can't come back, you can't come back from God from, you blaspheme God, if you curse God. That's the only thing, that you can't come back from. If you, God don't really have, like, let's say, like the Bible say, don't have like this. Hey,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My phone.
I'm messing with you. But like, this sin ain't better or greater than this sin. Like the only worst sin that you can do is cursing God, and you just can't come back from that. And that's written. So don't ever don't ever seem or feel like you can't come back from certain things. Like, everybody make mistakes. Everybody's trying to find themselves. Everybody experiments. Everybody have desires and fantasies and fetishes that, they keep from other people. Everybody got secrets. Everybody got one secret that's hidden from, I might tell you this, but then it's another secret that I ain't gonna tell nobody. This is between me and God. So, I just need to say that because, I feel like, people feel like they just feel so ashamed on certain things that they feel like they can't come back from it, or God don't want them no more, or, you know what I'm saying? So,
especially if you just inviting the presence of God in your life. Like, you don't know, like, you're a baby, you don't know, like, how to, like, address certain situations.
Yeah.
How it's gonna be taken from God. So you automatically overthinking, like, oh man, he ain't gonna accept that back or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I've done this, and nah. So you don't move forward in whatever he wants you to move forward to. But I mean, the more you embrace him, and the more you, like, you search him, you search your heart. I feel like it gets easier for you to embrace who you are. Yeah, we gotta wrap it.
Okay. Oh yeah, but you experience things, and you want to move forward. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So this was nice. So this is the first episode. We kind of went longer than I thought we were gonna go.
Yeah.
I tell you,
We can go all day.
yeah, we can go all day. So, but appreciate y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all for being a part of this. Is a nice. I think I like this. It was nice. This was nice. So, hey, get rebuilt. 1_
DJ T made no underscores.
Underscore Jazzy B period _.
We got to take off that period.
We're gonna put that down for y'all.
we gonna put it on the screen. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for listening in, and we'll be back for episode 2. Stay tuned.
Peace.
Junkie going pretty boy.